So once that service is getting generated by runtime artifacts, we will need to register that service here. Okay, so I have registered that service. Okay, and we will go to the SAP client system right now. Okay, so let's say we just wanted to get the values for that particular entity set. Okay, so let's say I just wanted to get the value for this particular entity set, and I want this particular value into JSON format. Okay, so if you execute this one right now, you can see we are able to see this in JSON format, right? And the value that is that is there into the database table, which is coming up right now. And here, let's say we just wanted to filter out these values based on the IDs. Okay, so what we need to do is that we'll just provide this one ID equal to what. Let's say I just wanted to read the ID of this one 0002. Okay, so what is expected right now is that it will only return this value. Okay, so it is, you can see it is only returning this particular value right now because we are passing this URL over here. Are you getting my point? So now we need to create this one. Let's say we wanted to create any entry. Okay, so the entry should be created by using this use as a request option. Okay, so let's say we wanted to create any entry. Okay, from here. So now let's say we wanted to create an entry called 104, and let's say I wanted to use SAP. Okay, SAP. And now I'll not touch these many things. Okay, okay, and now let's try to push this data. Let's try, we will be using, instead of get, we will be using post. Okay, so to to post this data, we will not use these many details. Okay, right now we need to post it by using only this particular entity set. Okay, so let's say we wanted to post this one. You can see 201 is getting created. What is expected right now is that in the table we should get one value. Okay, that is representing your name, right? So earlier it was having only two values, right? So you can see SAP is getting stored here, right? So now let's try to delete this one. Let's try to put one more entry. Okay, let's try to put one more entry. Let's say A. Okay, and we'll execute this one. Okay, what is expected right now, that should be one more entry that needs to be created. You can see entry is getting created perfectly, right? Now we just wanted to update this. Let's say we wanted to update this one. Okay, so what we need to do is that we just need to, because see, we wanted to update, which means we need to give the key field over here. Okay, so instead of this, let's say we wanted to update this 1005. Okay, so now for update we will be using put option. Okay, so instead of this A, I wanted to use row, I wanted to use, let's say, Surya over here. Okay, let's say we wanted to use Surya. So now what is expected is that instead of this AA, we need Surya, the name needs to be appeared over here. Okay, so that we will assume that the update is working fine. See, it is not working fine right now. Okay, so what we need to do right now is that we will just check invalid key property ID. Okay, so the ID is in capital letter first. Okay, you can see, so we are getting that invalid key property ID is key predefined expected name as this. Okay, now let's try to check. You can see 104 is coming, right? So now what is expected, we will just see that Surya is coming over here, right? So this is getting updated. Okay, now there should be one delete button. Okay, let's say we wanted to delete the operation. Okay, we wanted to perform the delete operation. So delete operation will also require a key field to delete the data. Okay, so let's say we wanted to delete this 1005 record. Okay, and we will be executing this http method as delete. Okay, so we will execute now, and you can see 204 is coming up. Okay, now what is expected, this record needs to be deleted from here, right? So if you click on this, this is getting deleted. Okay, so now by using this service we are able to perform all the CRUD operation from the backend system. Now as a UI5 developer, we will get only this particular service URL, and now we assume that the CRUD operation is working fine with this particular Odata service. Okay, Going next, what we can do is that we will be using this particular service in our UI5 application and post the data from there. Okay. Yeah, so we get to know that this is working fine into the backend system. So backend developer will develop this service and give it to you by